blob again, is she? Comes round like...
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Micky Flanagan. I'm loving this guy every single day. This is Going to the Doctors. Let's go.
So, I'm making the sandwich. I thought, right, let's set the mood. Let's have a little bit of a mood enhancer. Let's have a little bit of ambiance. Now, I've been through the radio stations in my life, like a lot of people in my age. I started off with Radio 1 when I was young and funky and happening. When I grew up a bit, I went to Radio 2. Let's grow up. I tried 3. Christ knows what all that's about. And sometimes I listen to 4. But a few years ago, I made a discovery and I found the station I really love. Magic FM! My easy listening channel. You can reach me by sailboat. Climb a tree and swing rope to rope. I don't care how you get here, Jules. Get here if you can.
Not bad.
If you're not into magic, do yourself a favour and get into it. Because you put it on and you relax. Before you know it, you're just walking about. It's nice, isn't it? And they're like your mate as well. They talk to you during the day. If you live on your own, they're great. I was doing my ironing the other day. The chap said, we'll be playing John Denver next. Yeah, that's okay with you. No, stick it on, bruv. You do whatever you want. Just that, They have to do the news. They don't want to do the news because they know it'll upset you. But they are professional, crafty. They slip it in. Chap said the other day, passenger carrying aircraft has crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. Rescue services say there is little hope of finding any survivors. But never you mind. Here's Bill Withers. A lovely day. When I wake up in the morning, Lou, and the sunlight hurts my... You're back in, bosh. You're untouchable with magic. So I'm sitting there. Sandwich is made. Cup of tea's made. Listen to what the geezer said on the magic. He went, a bit of a medical report here. Those of you who have been eating more than 20 grams of processed meat on a daily basis for the last 30 years have got a 13% higher chance of getting pancreatic cancer. Here's Terry Jackson, Seasons in the Sun. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. The joy. Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. But, Toby, I talk about made me paranoid because I thought, that is me, that statistic. I've been growing up eating this meat all my life. Of all the things I didn't think I had to worry about in the 70s, I worried about the IRA, VD. No, you know what I should have been worried about? Spam. That little tin of spam in the cupboard. Murdering tin of spam. Because I grew up eating this meat. Like a lot of mums, my mum was skint on a Thursday. And she'd say to me, pop round the corner shop, get me a nice big tin of spam. Tell her you'll pay her Friday. And I'd be halfway down the stairs and then the worst request would come. And while you're round there, get me a packet of Dr. White's. Number 3.
What's that? What's Dr. White? What's that? Let me know.
Now, this is the request I didn't want to hear. Because when you're 9 years old, you know it's something to do with the toilet area, but you're not sure what. You feel a bit ashamed, don't you? Oh. But you can't hide Dr. White's. You got to come back with them on your shoulder, loud and proud. You got to bowl back through the flats. You got to front it out. There's only 4 in there. And the old boys would go past. Oh, yeah, Mikey, Michael. Mummy on the blob again, is she? Comes round lively sun, doesn't it? I don't know what that means, Albert. For the younger people in the room who don't know what I'm talking about, the Dr. White was the sanitary towel of choice for the girl about town in the 1970s. But they didn't have any wings. They had a belt. It hung on the back of the bathroom door. It went through the front loop, through the back loop, she tied it off, bosh, sorted. Bosh. But she wasn't going rollerblading, that's for sure. She certainly weren't going swimming. Boom, straight to the bottom. A lot of women weren't allowed out. There was a certain man who wouldn't have it. He'd come in the pub, proper, Saturday night. All right, Ted. Mary coming out. Not tonight, no. She'd only cause an atmosphere. So I am properly paranoid now. I think I'm a sick man, I bet I've got that. So I phoned up the doctors, got through, got an appointment. And I don't go to the doctors a lot, I try and avoid it like the plague, I don't like lying.
The plague.
Could you tell me your alcohol consumption, Mr. Flanagan? I could, yes. I'm not going to. I went walking in. I've not met this doctor before. He said, I've seen you on the TV a number of times. I said, never mind about all that, mate. I'm riddled with cancer. He said, blimey, how'd you know? I said, it was on Magic the other day. And they don't mess about. Now look lively, no time to lose. He said, you've got yourself in a bit of a state, my friend, haven't you? He said, and I'm going to give you some reassurance today. We'll do your heart rate, we'll do your blood pressure. And he said, and while I've got you here, let's give your prostate a little tickle, shall we? Now this is the sentence no middle-aged man wants to hear. You certainly don't want to hear the word tickle in it. It's a bit unprofessional as it happens. And when a man tells you he's going to do this, you look at his hands. And who have I got? Pat Jennings. Pat Jennings. The biggest hands in professional football. Why can't I get Jeremy Beadle? Why can't I get the little hand?
Peter Crouch.
No, I get Jennings. He could see I was in a bit of a state. He said, get up on that table over there, my friend. He said, pull your trousers and pants right down round your ankles, bring your knees tight to your chest and relax. I said, yeah, that's what I'll do, bruv. So why don't you get me a copy of Grazia from the waiting room? I'll have a little read while you're doing it, yeah? This is where it all got a bit bizarre, because he went over to his workstation area there, and he put the glove on. I heard the pump of the lube. And he sort of bounded across the thing. He sort of came across a bit like a sword fence or something, like a ballet dancer. He sort of went... And he landed right on my shoulder. His full weight come down. I thought, blimey, he's going to shear me, isn't he? He was trying to make me feel secure. And as the finger went in, could have been a finger, could have been a pedal bin for all I know. I've got no sense of perspective down there. Oh, and there was an awkward silence in the room. There's no greater awkward silence in the world than when a man's rummaging around in your arsehole. Oh, it's a tough one.
Yo, let me know. Anyone that's done it, please let me know. Because I remember I did a scene in... was it Carl Pickinson? When Carl Pickinson did his own. That was fun. But yeah, let me know your experience. Don't be shy. Share it. Come on, we're all friends here. Come on.
He's having a proper sweep. And to break the awkward silence, he says to me, oh, but of course, I could never do your job. And I was thinking, I wonder if he wants to wank me off. Where you at?
It's taking it too far now. That's a bit too far. But yeah, that was really good. I love Micky Flanagan, man. Yo, so far, so good. Everything I've done with him is just so funny. If you like that, you know what to do. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.